Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's 4 o'clock on a Tuesday. Oh, apologies. Hopefully, everyone can hear me okay. Welcome to today's session. Today, we are going to be looking at iView learning. It's going to be a lightning session, and today we are going to be covering off some of the note-taking aspects of iView learning. I'm just going to start off by sharing my screen initially and introducing iView Learning to you. If it is new to you as a piece of software, I'm just going to do a general introduction to what iView Learning is before we then dive into kind of the specific topic of today's session. This is one of many webinars that have been happening and are continuing to happen until Thursday this week, which are covering particular sections of iView, particular sections of interest. And pieces of functionality that iView offers for all users. Please feel free to interact with the chat box or the Q&A box throughout today's session. And if you do have any questions that you prefer to drop me directly, then you can do that. My email address is isabel.ball@aventido.com. Wonderful. I'm just going to start off by sharing my screen with you, and we are going to take a look at the Aventido website. I just want to make you aware of a couple of bits on the website, in particular, some of the upcoming events that we have. You can access those through the events tab on the Aventido website just here. And we can see both our in-person and our online virtual webinars and events that are coming up through the month of February. And our March sort of itinerary is going to be published very soon as well. So something to keep your eyes on. And the other section, just to make you aware of, is our DSA resource hub. This is where our resources for all of the products that we look after here at Aventido are listed. And we can find all products, overview videos, key impacts, and their recommendation guides here as well, which can be downloaded. Wonderful. I'm going to start sharing my screen and walk through a little bit of an introduction as to what iView Learning is for you. Like I said, if iView is new for you, this is just a good introduction as to what the software essentially is. So iView is a fully comprehensive library of easy accessible video tutorials designed to support users in fixing problems or learning gaps really quickly and effortlessly. Now, it's been done and based off of the concept of something called the forgetting curve, which is essentially a curve in a graph that tells us how humans forget information over time. Now, it's quite scary when you look at it, really. We can see that studies show that humans forget 40% of new information within 2 hours. That rises to 70% within 48 hours. And after 5 days, 90% of new information is forgotten, which is certainly quite scary. It's quite a scary statistic to look at. And poor memory recall is obviously a really key characteristic of the dyslexic brain as well. So iView has been built off of that concept and the fact that students who receive their assistive technology and they get that really important and valuable in-person training and more virtual training about that assistive tech may end up forgetting that information as time progresses when they then start using that bit of assistive tech, or they're encountering issues or areas where they're perhaps being challenged to remember certain key concepts or how to use things. They're most likely going to have forgotten it. So I do love a scenario myself. So I've linked this to a student, Ben, on the right-hand side of my screen. And let's say Ben's in his second term at university and has an essay that is due tomorrow. Let's say he's been creating a document using a mind mapping software and now wants to export the text and references to Microsoft Word. He knows the software can do this, as let's say he was shown it a few months earlier, a few weeks earlier, just can't remember how. And that's the learning gap. That's the problem that he's encountering. And that's where iView Learning comes in. So it's super simple, speedy, and effective. Ben can log into the iView portal from any device, perform a really quick search of the solution tutorial that he's looking for. So in this case, how to export a MindView document to Microsoft Word. He can watch that tutorial, learn from it, and return back to his work. And that can all be done within about 90 seconds. And that's the iView concept. Log in, learn it, and log back out. I'm going to gloss through these features really, really quickly because I want to get to sort of the main focus point of today's session and what's unique about today's session, which is that we're going to be looking at some note-taking software on iView. But each tutorial is recorded using the same professional voiceover artist. That's all done in-house with iView. Every tutorial, and we'll see it in action in a moment, is designed to have some really great graphics such as camera zooms, cursor spotlights, key press instructions. You also have captions available to you, and you can also access interactive tutorials as well if that is your preference. Every user also has access to a dedicated mobile app that's designed to provide all of the iView learning content for any individuals or students that may be on the go, for example. Or it saves them having to deviate away from what they may be doing on their laptop or desktop. If you've got a student, for example, that is completing an essay, that is coming into a bit of an issue with using, let's say, TextAid, for example, they're struggling to remember how to use this particular feature with TextAid, then instead of having to deviate away from that essay, they're able to open up their phone and access that solution tutorial in real time. There's also a really vast array of content as well. So there's 2,500 video tutorials available across iView, which is a really good sort of feature call out for iView learning as well. Wonderful. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you again, and we are going to take a look at iView Learning and the particular areas that we're going to be covering today, which is looking at the note-taking applications and softwares available on iView. So we can see I've got iView open on the web browser for myself at the moment. I'm going to press that sign in button, and I'm brought through to the main dashboard area. Wonderful. So in terms of being able to navigate to an area where I maybe will be able to access some note-taking resources, the first section we're going to be able to do that is the My Software section. So I myself as an individual have selected softwares that are applicable to me, both my assistive technologies like Dragon, StudyKey, Sensory Scribe, and we can also see some of our other applications here such as Google Sheets, Microsoft Teams, Word documents here, for example, and then we've got some further assistive tech here. It's done in chronological order. As an individual, I use iView Notes for my note taking. I'm going to use that as an example here. So I'm able to navigate those note taking resources through coming to the My Software section, finding the software that's applicable to the note taking that I'm looking for, and clicking into that View Module section. I'm able to search for tutorials using the search bar at the top here, or I'm able to scroll down and browse what it is that I may be looking for. So it may be that I am looking to use the transcription option in my menu. I've just forgotten how I interact with that. I'm a bit stuck on using that within iView Notes. So, oh, look, I found that here. Here it is. Here's the tutorial I'm looking for. I'm able to favorite that tutorial here and download and view the PDF guide here. And then I can click in to view the tutorial here as well. And we'll just see a tutorial in action. We'll just see an example here.
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the transcription option in your menu. I have already opened my technology screen recording. Click Transcription. Click the transcription icon to view the whole transcribed recording. Your recorded content has been separated and organized into a mind map, which is linked to the transcribed text. I am going to click Game Changing in my mind map, and the transcribed text will show in your panel. Click Highlight if you wish to highlight post-recorded transcriptions, or write any additional notes. You can also add or change the keywords related to the topic. I am going to select Printing on my mind map. I am going to click the word commercially in my transcribed text. The keywords for that topic have now been changed in your mind map and highlighted within your transcription.
Wonderful. So we can see an example of how I can interact with some of my note-taking software and access the solution tutorial that I'm looking for some support with. I'm able to turn those all-important captions on here using the CC button, favorite here, and then view the PDF like I spoke about earlier as well. We will be prompted to do some other tutorials that sit on the right-hand side here, and we've got a breakdown of some of the other tutorials that may be applicable to me as a user with iView Notes. Cool. We'll just take it back and we'll take it back again. In fact, we'll go back through to the My Software section. So that's the first area that we would be able to access our note-taking resources for the note-taking assistive tech that we're using is the My Software section. It's a software that's applicable to you as an individual. The second area is the Ask Assistance area. So this is a new AI functionality that we have on iView Learning. We're able to come in and say that I want some help with my note taking, for example. It's going to do some thinking and it's going to bring up some examples. Again, this is only going to link back to the My Software that I have selected, and we can see it's given me an introduction to my note-taking software. It's given me some key features for note-taking, and it's given me some nice tutorial links for note-taking as well. So how to make a live recording, how to make an online recording, and it's given me some additional tips and follow-up questions here as well. So if I want to click onto these solution tutorials, it's going to bring me through to Sensory Scribe this time, which is how I can be supported through making a live recording and doing that note taking with the Sensory Scribe software that I have as an individual. Again, this is a piece of software that I have selected in the My Software section that is applicable to me as an individual, to me as a user. What we're also able to do is we're able to manually select softwares as well. So I know that Sensory Scribe and iView are kind of the two main products, let's say, that I'm using to support me with my note taking as an individual. Let's say I've got dyslexia, so I really need help with my note taking because I know I struggle with being able to do that. I struggle to be able to keep up with taking notes because of the fact that I find that my notes can sometimes be a bit illegible. I struggle with processing the words, for an example. And then we can see here again, it's linking me to those resources and how I can access support with my note taking through iView Learning. Wonderful. We can see that all important history is remembered here as well. And I can also ask for generic questions here too. So if I need some help writing an essay, I need help. And I'm just going to tweak that to note taking. I can also dictate into this as well. Again, it's giving me some even lovelier resources that we've got here about getting started with note taking, using the toolbars, some tips. And again, it's giving me access to those tutorial links for me as well. The other section that we can access our note-taking resources are through the learning drop down here into the assistive tech, the one right at the top, and we can search for note-taking. Wonderful, and we can see all of the assistive tech softwares that it's bringing up in that sort of note-taking world, in that note-taking field. I, as an individual, let's say, again, I'm using iView and I'm also using Genio for an example. This is where I can interact with that go button. I can click that purple icon to then dive into iView and access those resources. What I'm just going to do is give an example of one more solution tutorial. We're going to look at how to, let's find a good one. In fact, we'll look at the iView overview as an example, iView being a note-taking resource. So we'll look at this tutorial now just to surmise the session today.
An overview video for iView. iView uses a revolutionary speech-to-map technology to enable students and employees to record lectures and meetings or any environment that requires organization, including online content. iView can record and transcribe live or online content, but also creates a visual map organizing the spoken topics into an organized mind map, making it easier for you to reorganize or annotate specific points of the meeting, lecture, or online content. This reinforces your comprehension and the option to change your keywords and adding notes and drawings will dramatically improve your workflow, both at work and in lectures and online content.
Wonderful. So just seeing another example of one of the note-taking solution tutorials in action there. Wonderful. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because we're just about to hit 1/4 past on the dot. That is today's session, an overview of iView Learning again. Apologies if you've had to see that a couple of times, but I just want to make sure for anyone that's new that's joining the webinars series that we've got going on, that you have a good idea of the software if you're not familiar with it. And then we've looked at some note-taking resources, some note-taking softwares across iView, how we can find them, how we can navigate them, both through the My Software section, the new AI Assistant section, and through doing a generic search across some of the assistive technology that is available within iView Learning. That is it for today's session. Please feel free to request a demo license if you would like of iView Learning. You will be asked that question on the feedback form when you leave today's webinar. It will be the first question at the top. If you would like a demo license, then please feel free to pop yes in that box. And any other feedback that you have will be much appreciated as well. As always, if you prefer to drop me an email directly, you can do that. It's isabel.ball@aventino.com. Thank you everyone so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye. Thanks everyone. Take care now. Bye bye.